Today is 26th of January 2024, and this will be our 40th video on some possible questions. Okay, now thank you everyone who have subscribed to our channel. Okay, but I'll really appreciate if you are watching our videos and you haven't considered subscribing. Just a gentle reminder, please, if you can subscribe or follow and share and like, I will appreciate that. And if the account is not yours, please ask permission. Okay, it's not yours. You don't need to touch somebody else's account, because if it comes to you put them into trouble, they might have to defend that. So if somebody allows you into the account, don't take advantage of them. Ask for permission or ask somebody to help you open your own account, because if you are in the age limit, you are allowed to have an account. Okay. I normally write in the comment section, please note follow my notes/script. It is very, very important. Okay, it's very important. Math, look, that is a table full of numbers. That is 3 and 3. Okay, that is 4 and 5. So assuming I'm saying 5 and I end up saying 4 because I'm going ahead of myself or something, go by what my pen is pointing at. Okay, I appreciate that a lot. Beware of scammers, please. They are all over the place. Beware, okay? Beware of scammers. Don't fall for them. Now, recap. Watch last video for recap. Okay, it's getting very interesting. At times, I just want to solve the one part, just give you one method. But I realize that it won't be fair on some people, because they might be taught another way. So at times I bring in as much ways you can solve a question. Okay, and just go by what you have learned. Okay, don't if you're sitting by somebody who is doing it another way, don't just focus and do how you've been taught or how you've learned it, because in the end you still arrive at the same answer. Now, today's starter is sequence. We've done sequence video. Okay, so I saw this question. It's non-calculator, and I wanted to just use it as a starter. I think yesterday in the past paper there was also a sequence question. Okay, the first 5 terms of a sequence are, okay, so they gave us the numbers. This on top, last 2, I wrote that. So you can see that the sequence is add 2. That is the rule. So if you have -1, when you add 2, you get 1. Another 2, you get 3. Another 2, you get 5. Another 2, you get 7. Now, fill this table and complete the next 2 terms. Okay, so the position is 1 Okay, the first term is minus 1. Second position 2, then you have 1. So I'm just repeating just that. The first 5 terms. So the first 5 terms, 3 is 3, 4 is 5, 5 is 7. And then they said we should complete the table, okay, with the next 2 terms. So it's addition of 2, as we've seen. So 7, the next will be 9, and then the next will be 11. Okay, so we've solved that part of the question. So as I said, these questions always come, and they can give you a table, or they can just, as we saw yesterday, you have to follow what they are asking you to do and do it as instructed by the question. Now, what is the term to term rule? Add 2. Okay, add 2 is the term to term rule, because straight away that is that. Now they said we should write the position to term rule as a formula. So now add 2n. Okay, when n is 1, we have 2n plus a number, or subtract a number that will give you minus 1. That number will be minus 3, because 2n, 2 minus 3 will give us minus 1. Okay, so now our position to term rule will be 2n minus 3. Okay, so when n is 1, 2n minus 3 is minus 1, as we saw in the table. And I can try it for the 7th term. 2n is 14, minus 3 is 11. So term to term rule is plus 2. Position to term rule is 2n minus 3. Now, find the 30th term. So n is 30. So 2 times 30 is 60. Minus 3 will be 57. So just by deducing this, okay, let me underline it. Okay, just by deducing the position to term rule, I can find n when n is 10,000. I don't need to be adding 2 till I get to 10,000. Okay, so n is 30. Using the position to term rule, my position to term rule will be 57. Okay, so that is the starter. We've done this several times. We have videos on it. Please, please, please go and watch. Now, today's example as well is higher non-calculator. Okay, the first one is factorize x squared minus 100. This is difference of 2 squares. I've stressed this a lot, so you should know that is x squared, that is minus. If it's plus, it's not difference, but immediately you have this x squared, and that is 100. So 100, the square root of 100 is plus or minus 10. So straight away, x squared minus 100, if you factorize, you are going to get x minus 10, x plus 10. If you work your way from the answer here, you get back to here. Okay, so you can work backwards and see. Okay, this you can't forget. There was one of the videos we had to use this principle to cancel out. Okay, so straight away, whether it's a mark, you get it. Okay, or two, you get it. You don't need a lot of mathematical knowledge to do this, as long as you can see that it's difference of two squares, you've got it. So this is where you have to be practicing. You see questions, don't put it on this side. This will take you like 2 minutes. Okay, if you know this, if you don't still get it, put it on your flashcard and learn it. So x squared minus 25, square root of 25 is 5. So if you factorize, you are going to get x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, and this, they come nearly every year. So you need to, even if it's a mark or two, that is, as I always say, that can help you push you to the next grade boundary. Now, the other example here is solve 2x 2 times 10 to the power 6 times 8 times 10 to the power 4. Okay, we did some videos on powers, indices. Now, 2 times, leave your answer in a standard form. Okay, so 2 times 8 is 16. 10 to the power 6 times 4. Now, if you're multiplying powers, you add the top, the indices, okay, the powers. Okay, so 10 to the power 6 times 10 to the power 4 becomes 10 to the power 6 add 4. Okay, now, so you have 2 times 8, 16, 10 to the power 6 add 4. You should have it on your flashcard, because I remember from the beginning I've been asking you to put certain things. Okay, so that it will be visible to your eyes. So here you have 16 times 10 to the power 10, because 6 add 4 is 10 to the power 10. Now leave your answer in standard form, means 1.6 times 10 to the power 1, because that is how you write 16. 1.6 times 10 will give you 16, and then times 10 to the power 10. Now 10 to the power 1 times 10 to the power 10 becomes 10 to the power 11, and then 1.6. Okay, we did standard form. So now your answer in standard form is 1.6 times 10 to the power 11. If you leave it as 16 times 10 to the power 10, you haven't finished, because this is not a standard form. Okay, that is a standard form. Okay, to 1 decimal place, 1.6 times 10 to the power 11. Now, the next question, also non-calculator, higher paper. Okay, 2 times 10 to the power 6 all over 8 times 10 to the power 4. Okay, here they are dividing. So 2 times 2 times 10 to the power 6, 8 times 10 to the power 4. How many 2's do we have in 8? 4. So now I can cancel out. So I have 1 over 4 times 10 to the power 6 for the numerator. So 1 times 10 to the power 6. 4 times 10 to the power 4. Okay. Now here I've given you a rule. So 1 to the power 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. So 1 to the power 4 times 10 to the power 2. Now here, leave your answer as an ordinary number. 10 to the power 2 is 100 times 1 is 100. Divided by 4 is 100 divided by 4 is 25. Okay, so leaving your answer as ordinary number, it will be what? 25. But assuming they ask you to leave it in the standard form, it will be 2.5 times 10 to the power 10. But now here, they said leave your answer as an ordinary number. So that will be your answer. Now, example again. This is also a past paper, non-calculator. Okay. Solve 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1 in the numerator, all divided by 2 as a denominator, equals 10. Now, here they said, do not use trial and improvement here. Okay, I wouldn't use trial and improvement because they said solve. Okay, so my first method to solve, I'm repeating the question. 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1 equals 10. Okay, this is a straightforward way to solve it. I'm going to multiply through by 2 to get rid of this denominator. So 2 by 4, 2x will give me 4x. 2 by 3 will give me 6. 2 by the whole of the numerator here will cancel these 2 away. And then 2 by 10 will be 20. So I'm multiplying through. But remember, when you get here, this is the numerator. So the 2 cancels out. It doesn't multiply. It gets rid of these 2. So now you have 4x and 4x. If you add both, you are going to get 8x. You have plus 6 minus 1, so you get 5 equals 20 because you multiplied both sides of the equation by 2. So you have 8x plus 5 equals 20. Now we are going to move this 5 to the other side so that we can have the x's on one side and the numbers on the other side. So 8x will be equal to 15. Now divide both sides by 8. X equals 15 over 8. So that's our answer basically. Okay, that is the straightforward method. Okay, that is our first method. Our second method, okay, solve it again. You are not allowed to use trial and improvement. Okay, now So I'm going to solve this side first, okay? And then whatever I get, I equate it to 10, okay? So I'm repeating this side of the equation, 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1 over 2, okay? So 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1 over 2 becomes 2x plus 3, 4x over 2 minus half. The 1 over 2 here becomes half. Okay, that is the only way you can get that. Okay, because if you have the same denominator, then you can add or subtract the numerators. Now, so test the left hand side now. 2x plus 2x is 4x. 3 minus half is 2.5. Okay, which is easy to see. Now, that is the left hand side of the equation, the whole of this side. Okay, I'll equate it now to 10. Okay, so 4x plus 2.5 equals 10. Now, x on its own, put the 2.5 is plus here. So when you take it here, it becomes minus. Okay, so 4x equals 7.5, because 10 minus 2.5 becomes 7.5. Now, this is a mixed fraction, so it can become a top-heavy fraction just by doing what I showed you earlier in our videos. Okay, so now you have 15 over 2. So 4x equals 15 over 2. So x now, I multiply 4 by 2. 4 is at the top here. So this is 4x over 1. So when it comes here, it multiplies the 2. So x will be 15 over 8. Okay, that will be our second method. Okay, so you solve the left hand side, then you equate it to the right hand side. So by simplifying that, then you can work your way out. Okay, some people prefer this. Okay, so that will be a second method. The last method I can think of, okay, we are not using trial and improvement. We are solving it as we have been given. Okay, so now you have 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1 divided by 2. You need to take the numerator and look at it as 1. Okay, equals 10. So now I'm going to just take this out, and then so 4x minus 1 over 2. Now I have 10 on this side. So if I move 2x to this side, this is plus it. So if it comes to the right hand side, it becomes minus 2x. That is plus 3. If it goes to the right hand side, it becomes minus 3. Plus 3 here. On the other side, it becomes minus 3. Okay, so I'm going to keep the 4x minus 1 over 2 here. Now, from what I did earlier, 10 minus 3 is 7. And then I have 2x here. Okay, so now 4x minus 1 divided by 2. So I can multiply both sides by 2. If I multiply both sides by 2, I get rid of this 2. but I need to multiply the 2 by 7 and by minus 2x, which will give me that first 2 into bracket 7 minus 2x. Then if I open the bracket, I have 14 minus 4x. Okay, and my numerator now is 4x minus 1. Here now, I can bring the x's to one side and then the numbers to one side. This is minus 4s, so if it goes to the left hand side, it becomes a plus 4s, which will give us 8x. This is a minus 1. If it goes to the right hand side here, it becomes 14 plus 1, which will give us 15. So we have 8x equals 15. Divide both sides by 8. X equals 15 divided by 8. Okay, so I'm not just bringing the alternatives to confuse you. I'm just allowing you, because there are different kind of learners. Okay, someone, even though this might be long, this is how they want to solve it, and I will appreciate you solving this and getting your full 3 marks than doing the first method and then mixing out the points and losing a mark or 2. Okay, I appreciate you doing the second method if you want to solve the left hand side and then equating it to 10 later. But you have to remember to equate. If you don't remember to equate, then you will get stuck. And then, so that one too, you have to do it step by step. Okay. So we've seen a starter on sequence. Okay, everything we did today is not calculator. It's coming from a non-calculator higher paper. Okay, so please, these things, this is a little bit easy, which you can get all the marks. Okay, even if it's 7 marks, you can get all of them just by being systematic. Okay, so just go through the video, have your notebook on the side, write the question out, try and solve it the way you understand it. If you get stuck, go back to the video, learn it very well. If you get a similar question, then it's like you can do it. Okay, but if you don't put in the effort, you are not going to get there. Okay, and I appreciate you have other subjects as well. This, if you can put that effort in math, then it means you are already putting that effort in your science, in the other subject you are doing. Maybe someone is just trying to, and they are trying to just do just the math. You can also do that and put in that effort just by doing 30 minutes, watching the video, solving a question on daily basis from now till whenever can just get you that grade you want. Okay, to help you do other stuff. Okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, don't keep it to yourself, like, nice comments, I'll appreciate it. Let me know how my video is helping you. At this stage, because I did a lot of simple stuff in the beginning. At this stage, I assume that most of you who started with me can have been going through. So some of the things I don't want to break it down further, because if you started with me from the beginning, then you shouldn't be struggling at this point. Okay, but if you've not started, you can start watching it, because it's from the beginning. Like today, 10 to the power 6, um add 10 to the power 4. We've done it. Okay, I explained it. So go back and watch it, and then it will help you answer these questions, because everything we've done from the beginning, now we are using it to solve questions, and that's the purpose of doing all those videos. Okay, thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and I'll see you in the next. Okay, thank you.